YouTube, listen, episode 12 of the Spurs career mode, I literally just played this whole game versus Brighton, came out with a 3-2 win. I recorded it and my computer ran out of storage space. So I'm going to give you a quick little recap. We beat them 3-2. Harry Kane had 2 and Kulusevski had 1. And we also have transfer negotiations going for Eric Dyer to leave the club to RB Leipzig. I just have no plans for him, and it is what it is, but I've loaned out all of our young players. I'm trying to loan out. I've loan listed all of our young players who aren't going to get any playing time for me, just so they can hopefully get some play time elsewhere. But Eric Dyer just sold. So with the money that we got for Eric Dyer, I'm going to go ahead and make an executive decision and complete the loan for Christian Romero. Because if you look at it, his transfer value is $64 million. If we buy him, it's going to be $65 million. So I'm going to go ahead and pay that and negotiate with him a contract so he can stay with us for even longer and for just permanently. Alrighty, so we're going to hop into this game versus Southampton. They're running a 4-2-2. They got McCarthy, they got Kyle Walker, Peter, Salisu, Stevens, Parao. They got Gonçalves, Diallo, Heyman, and Redmond, and Alcacer and Kalajet up top. And I'm pretty sure Gonçalves is from Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. They got Elianusi on the bench, Gomez on the bench, Adam Armstrong on the bench. They got some pretty decent names in their squad, but I have also decided that I'm going to rotate the squad and give a few of our new signings their debut against Southampton. We're still going to be running our 4-3-3. We got Oblak, we gave Spence the go at right back. We opened McConnell, Linglet, and Mindy with Tielemans, Harvey Elliott, and Ryan Sessegnon in the midfield. We got Brian Gill, Harry Kane, and Jeremy Doku on the wingers. Up top with Harry Kane. I said Harry Kane's name twice, but yeah, we decided to rotate the squad just a little bit and give some people their first go in the Tottenham Hotspurs kit.
What should we be keeping an eye out for?
Good interception,
Well, he's been brought to
McConnell.
the club to add some much-needed firepower, so hopefully he can open his account today.
Harvey
He
Elliott,
needs to get off to
I
a good
see you.
start here.
Look at Harry Kane. I see you, Harry Kane. Ryan Sessegnon making a run. Ryan Sessegnon is making a run. We fed him. Ryan Sessegnon with a shot, left foot, past the keeper, and a goal. We are up 1-0 versus Southampton, courtesy of my boy Ryan Sessegnon. We converted him from a left wing back to a center mid last season, and I feel like that is going to be the right move for him to just put him in a better spot to thrive in his career, because I feel like he's more built for the center midfield position, and it pays off right there. He's not the best shooter, but he put it past the keeper. We are up 1-0 early-ish versus Southampton. Let's keep this pressure and keep this momentum rolling.
Sasha Kalajic. Now with Alcata.
It's a terrible pass, my boy Spence. Come on, Spence. We can't have those passes. You gave up a goal, Spence. We can't have those passes. And they fed right past to their winger and put it right past Oblak. Spence made a terrible pass and just gave them the setup on a silver platter. And Diallo just made us pay with that goal. Spence made a terrible pass right there. He just gave it to him on a silver platter, and he just caught the defense lacking because we weren't expecting that sudden turnover. But it is what it is. It's 1-1 against Southampton, and let's just try to minimize these mistakes and capitalize on some opportunities. Harvey Elliott, that's you. Control it in the middle. Look at Harry Kane's making a run. You fed Harry Kane, and it's just a little bit too far for my liking with somebody like Harry Kane. But Harry Kane's able to recover. Oh, hold on. We might have some here. We might. Oh, that Sessegnon. What was that, dude? What was that, Sessegnon?
Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. They're trying to take
Good
their
tackle,
time, but
Mendy.
not enough care on the ball.
They're just not touching you. Oh, yeah. Doku. Doku's got the pace. Look at Harvey Elliott. I see you. Harvey Elliott, keep pushing. Keep pushing, Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott, have a go. Have a go, Harvey Elliott. And he puts it top right. Harvey Elliott with a beautiful goal on his debut. Puts it top right. Set up by Jeremy Doku. Our brand new 2 signings linking up to get a goal over Southampton to put his head right before halftime. Jeremy Doku set it up. Mindy actually set up with that defense. Passed it to Doku. Doku with the pace ran down that sideline and fed Harvey Elliott. And Harvey Elliott just with a beautiful left foot shot top corner. Puts it past the keeper on both of their debuts, linking up. The young, dynamic duo potentially in the making. And we're up 2-1 versus Southampton right before halftime.
Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Redmond. It looks promising.
Wow, what beautiful football. Wow, beautiful football by Southampton. Wow, there's just not much I could have done there. They're just beautiful passing. They look like Barcelona with Xavi and Iniesta in the midfield, and they just put it right past the goalkeeper. They're just beautiful passing, beautiful football, and just wow. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. It's 2-2 versus Southampton, 62 minutes in, and we need to get it together offensively so we can put another goal past them and retake this lead. I'm going to sub off Brian Gill for Heung-min Son, and I'm going to sub off Ryan Sessegnon for Bentancur to try to get a little bit of juice off the bench to finish this game strong. So hopefully we can get some more offensive chances and put a goal past them to get the 3 points that we're looking for. Yes.
Promising position, this. Options in the centre. Cutting the ball back. And a goal!
And they score again. We are down 3-2 versus Southampton. Oblak has yet to make a pretty good. He's not looking good this game at all, and our defense is looking even worse. So we're down 3-2 versus Southampton, and I'm very upset about that. I'm going to sub off Harvey Elliott, and I'm going to bring on Marco Asensio. Hopefully we can get some more chances on offense and at least walk away with the draw.
Moving the ball impressively here.
Asensio. I see Mendy. Heung-min Son. Bentancur. Look back to Heung-min. I just don't like any of these chances moving.
It's with Bentancur. Asensio.
I just did not like any of those chances, man.
Alcázar. This could finish it. Oh,
good defense. Let's go, Heung-min.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Heung-min Son's pressing on that side. I see you. Heung-min Son. Marco Asensio feeds Heung-min. Heung-min has a shot. It's saved by the keeper. And Doku cannot get a header on it to put a second chance in. That is a clutch save by their goalkeeper to keep them in the lead. And I need somebody to get back on D. Mendy, where you at? You're out of position. That is a tackle, and you're going to get a card after that more than likely, and you don't. Wow. And we are looking down the barrel of dropping all 3 points to Southampton.
And into the clutches of the goalkeeper.
Take chances. Take chances. Let's go. Jeremy Doku. I see you here. That's a terrible pass, man.
Message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. It's opening up for them.
Heung-min Son is running down the side. I see you, Heung-min Son. Oh, Marco Asensio. Golazo! Marco Asensio in the dying minutes of the game puts us on level terms with Southampton. I am not mad. Wow, I can't. That's the complete opposite that I wanted to say. I am very disappointed in the squad after that performance. But Marco Asensio, in the dying seconds of the game, hits the defense and does the quick shifty moves and puts it past the keeper to at least give us 1 point versus Southampton. It is not the result that we're looking for, but hey, you take what you're given at the end of the day, and it is a 3-3 end to this game versus Southampton. So at least we didn't lose. And Christian Romero is going to go ahead and accept the full transfer, and he's going to take a little bit of a pay cut to stay permanently here at Tottenham, and I'm going to go ahead and accept that offer. Christian Romero is now a permanent Tottenham player, and he will more than likely be our starting center back going forward, replacing Lenglet. We are on transfer deadline day, and normally I would wait till the next episode, but since the file got corrupted, I'm going to go ahead and just play through. Alright, I've shortlisted 5 potential targets to take over my starting right back spot. I'm not in love with any of these, but I could complete the French back line and get my boy Mukiele from Barcelona. He's 82 overall, only 24 years old, 6'2", medium high work rate, which I do love. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he definitely could get it done. And then I could also get my boy Mazraoui from Juve, or my boy Pedro Porro from Manchester City. I'm going to negotiate for Mukiele and see where Barcelona stands. I'm not going to pay his release clause, but I'm going to go ahead and negotiate for him to see if we can come to terms for a reasonable price so he can become my starting right back. Coming for 46 mil, and they want Betancourt plus 39, and that's just not going to happen. I will come in for 50 mil and see where they stand. Just because I'm trying to get this deal. 74 mil, and there's just no way I'm paying 74 mil for him. I'll come in for 55, and they want 74 again, and it's just not gonna happen. So the most I'll go is 60 mil for him. If they don't take 60 mil, 63. See, 61 mil. That's the highest, absolute highest I'll go, and they're gonna go ahead and accept that 61 mil for Mukiele, and I am pretty satisfied with that. So I'm going to go ahead and he's pretty versatile. He can play center back, he can play right back, and he can play right mid if he needs to, but I don't see myself playing him there. I'm going to see where Man City stands for my boy Pedro. And they offer 60 mil straight up for Pedro Porro. We might be in a little bit of a situation here. I'm going to go offer for both. I'm going to offer both a contract. And another player that I'm going to go in for is one of my favorite players, Renato Sanchez, because if you look, I can get him exactly for his transfer value, and I'm going to jump all over that. Okay, so I'm going to be a little cheap, and I'm going to offer 48 mil for him just to see what's up, see if I can get him for a cut deal, and they're going to go ahead and accept that $48 million for Renato Sanchez, which he can fill the void that Højbjerg left on the bench. Betancourt is good, but Renato Sanchez is he's just one of my favorite prospects that could have been of all time. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him a contract to see if he would like to sign for us, and two of these three will hopefully be joining the club by the end of this transfer deadline day. Okay, so we got both of the right backs that we were in for, and I think I'm going to go ahead and accept this for Pedro Porro. He's 1 overall higher and 2 years younger, and I spent $1 million less. I mean, he does cost a little bit more on the wages, but you know, I could have that full French backline, but I'm going to go ahead and vote against that. Sorry, Mukiele. It was nice knowing you, but Pedro Porro, welcome to the squad to be our starting right back. We're going to keep advancing through, and hopefully we can get Renato Sanchez to accept it, and he will accept it. As a squad rotational player, Renato Sanchez is going to come to Tottenham Hotspurs and be our backup central midfielder. I'm going to keep advancing through on transfer deadline day to see if any offers come through. We have gotten some loan offers for some guys that I'm trying to loan out, so that's definitely good to see. And hopefully they accept those so they can go get some playing time. But that being said, we're not getting a lot of offers that I like, unfortunately. So we're not getting any offers at all, I should say. But, I mean, it is what it is. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to keep advancing through, keep advancing into transfer deadline day. And I do still have about $40 million in the bank, which is fine. So I'm going to save that money for the January transfer window if I need it then. With 1 hour left to transfer deadline day, we do still have about $46 million left in the bank for January, which is cool with me. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for transfer deadline day, unfortunately. But only things we did this transfer window is, I say the only things we did. We brought in Jean Oblak, we brought in Pedro Porro, we brought in Semedo, and we brought in Renato Sanchez with a couple different players that we brought on the bench, like Jeremy Doku, and we brought in Harvey Elliott on the bench as well. Just a couple youngins that we can build around. And Spence, we brought in a couple youngins that we can develop and hopefully slot in the future. But unfortunately, I do have to leave. That is going to conclude this episode of the Spurs Career Mode. I'm sorry my file got corrupted, so it'll be a little bit shorter of an episode. I do apologize, but I do have to go. Like I said in the episode that got corrupted, I'm going to the DC United versus Bayern Munich game. You're probably like, Ryan, why are you wearing a Dortmund jersey? Because, you know, Dortmund is my favorite club, and that's who I support. So, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 100 subs. If you want to do me a favor and help me out and get there, I would deeply appreciate it. But y'all have a great day. Peace out.